Hi there. We here at Hermit's Nook Productions wanted to take a moment to say thank you. The support we have received thus far has been amazing, and we can't wait for you to hear what we have coming next.
Before we dive into the finale, we wanted to provide a content warning. This episode contains heavy emotional scenes pertaining to suicide. We take mental health very seriously here at Hermit's Nook, and we want all of our listeners to know that they are loved and they are not alone.
If you find yourself struggling, please reach out to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-8255.
Do you believe in ghosts, Barella?
Something is attached to Eloy. Something dark, angry, and full of hatred. Keep these on you at all times. They're protection pendants. My father said they'll keep everything short of El Diablo away.
Damn it. Gloria, it's Michael. Look, can you talk to Rosa for me? You know what I'm going through here. I'm trying. I'm really trying. You don't really believe this, do you? Jesus Christ, get a grip.
You're part of this too, Barella.
You are embarrassing yourself, Ramos. You want to wave your wand around? Do it on your own time. Start acting like a fucking detective.
Don't you ever talk to me like that in front of her or anyone else ever again.
You want my respect? Stay out of the fucking magic shop and start acting.
You're not my fucking dad!
Damn right I'm not.
You know what your problem is? You lost your why, Barella.
After Carlos killed himself, I thought the department would at least give me a competent partner. Someone who followed real leads. But no, I get stuck with you.
Fuck.
Headlights light up the trees. Barella's unmarked cruiser speeds by. His windshield wipers fight the snow. Eloy grins unnaturally large as he starts back through the forest after the fading taillights. Faith. It is in many ways the purest form of love. To trust in someone completely is not a natural thing to do. So, we reject them. We push them away, sometimes from fear, sometimes from experience, even when they have our best interest at heart. Barella clenches the steering wheel, trying to shake the argument with Raphael from his head. The headlights illuminate the long, skinny, pine tree-lined road that leads to the front of his cabin. A white BMW SUV is parked in front. Barella's eyes light up when he sees his daughter, Danielle, exit the SUV.
Hey, Dad!
Danny! Wow, you're here.
Danny is the spitting image of Barella, but with wide-rimmed glasses and long hair, pulled neatly into a braid. She has an old soul and piercing eyes. Barella turns to his ex-wife.
Thanks.
Rosa, a short Hispanic woman with a mama bear attitude, gives Barella a soft smile. Her wife, Gloria, gives Barella a friendly hug. Gloria has the worry lines of an ex-cop scrawled on her face.
Merry Christmas, Michael. Come on, Danny. Let's get you set up in your room.
Rosa.
You're mad.
Barella avoids her eye.
What happened?
She brings his head up gently with her hand.
I know you, Michael. You can't hide from me.
I'm thinking I might retire. Spend more time with Danny.
Retiring's a great idea. She would love seeing more of you.
Rosa glances to make sure Danny is in the house.
Have you seen a counselor yet? Because none of this matters until you can find some peace.
I'll be okay.
Barella gives Rosa a smile, and they start up the drive toward the house. Raphael stands in front of Hermit's Nook. His suit traded in for jeans, a black t-shirt, and a long gray overcoat. He holds a bottle of wine and 2 glasses.
Rafael? What are you doing?
I thought we could honor him the proper way.
Aurora looks around at the dark street, sizes him up, then steps aside to let him in. Raphael and Aurora sit on the floor against a couch in one of the many reading nooks. Photo albums scattered around them. The wine glasses lay empty on their sides. They're drinking from the bottle now.
I will never forget how pissed he was when he caught us on the roof.
Pero no 15-year-old is that interested in stars, cabron.
Oh, God, I thought he was never gonna like me.
Raphael picks up a photo. A healthy, tie-dye clad Manuel smiles back, an arm wrapped around a 15-year-old Raphael, who wears a similar tie-dye shirt and smile.
He loved you.
I loved him.
She breaks her gaze and rests her head on his shoulder.
He's not gone. Our bodies are just a tether to the physical world. Now he's up there. Untethered. Limitless.
A tear rolls down Raphael's face. He doesn't stop it. Aurora hands him the bottle.
To Manuel, a man of great honor, integrity, and an amazing mustache.
To you, Dad.
Barella and Danny sit on the couch, a bucket of popcorn between them. Danny stuffs handfuls into her mouth as she navigates a movie streaming menu on the TV.
Ah, here it is.
Oh, seriously? Harry Potter?
Come on, Dad. Sorcerer's Stone is a great Christmas movie. It'll get you right into the spirit.
Keep looking.
Okay, but no boring detective shit.
Mouth, Missy.
Barella shoots her a quick look. Danny shoots him back an innocent smile. Danny's gaze drifts to an urn and a gold badge on the fireplace mantel. A small bronze nameplate reads, Carlos Sandoval, August 4, 1969 to September 29, 2020.
I miss him, Dad.
Barella's heart drops as he shifts his focus from casual movie night to a conversation about his dead best friend, a guy that was more like an uncle to Danny than the cop her dad worked with every day.
I did too.
Danny stands and goes to the urn. She looks up at it with the same reverence one would give at a memorial service.
Why? Why did he do it?
Some people just feel alone.
But he shouldn't.
The important thing is he loved you.
But what about you? You're all alone all the time.
Hey. Come here. Don't worry about me, kiddo. Don't you ever worry about me. I'm not ever gonna leave you, understand? You understand? Ever.
Danny buries her face in her dad's shoulder and cries. Tears crease the lines around Barella's eyes as he looks at the urn that contains his best friend.
Harry Potter it is. Come on. Let's start this movie.
Back in Hermit's nook, Raphael and Aurora lay on the floor and stare up at the ceiling. The bottle is near empty, and the fire dwindles.
So, detective, is it all you hoped for and more?
It has its moments, I guess.
You got the edgy detective look down.
She tugs at a black beaded bracelet around his wrist.
It was a gift.
I wish you hadn't left.
I know. But I had to.
Why?
You know how it is. That calling. That itch that you can't quite scratch unless you become someone. Stand for something.
Did you scratch it?
Raphael stares into the fire.
This bracelet. Got a call. A girl had slit her wrist so bad she couldn't slit the other. I tried to get in the front door, but it was locked. I ran around back. Luckily, the back door was open. I found her in the bathtub. Her blonde hair was already copper from the blood, and her wrist was cut almost to the bone. I held it shut, trying to stop the bleeding, but she had already lost so much. She was crying, and she was staring right into me. I watched the light leave her eyes, and I thought about what your dad taught us. You know, about pure intentions and prayer. So I put pressure and I prayed. I prayed that her light would come back. And it did. It did. She had permanent nerve damage, but after a few months of physical therapy, she made me this.
Rafi,
Your dad and Abuela always said curanderismo is about helping people, healing people, and that's how I see my job too.
Aurora scoots over next to him and rests her head on his shoulder.
And here I thought I had scared you off.
Suddenly, a memory floods Raphael's mind.
Raphael, stop. Have faith.
You? No, never.
The lights in the cabin are dark. Borella stands on the wraparound porch, whiskey glass in one hand, Carlos's badge in the other. Drunk, he grits his teeth and stares at the badge.
Thanks for bailing on me, asshole.
He points into the dark, as if Carlos is out there listening.
Damn it, Carlos. This isn't how it was supposed to be.
The whiskey bottle sits on a side table, almost empty.
I can't do this on my own, man. For fuck's sake. Oh, now.
Borella stares at the gold badge in his hand. It glistens back, taunting him.
Lost your why. Fuck your why.
He pulls his arm back and throws the badge into the yard. The effort makes him fall back and slump into his old rocking chair. Raphael and Aurora lay with their heads near each other. The fire now only embers. Aurora dozes off, and Raphael gently wakes her.
Hey, I should get home. It's almost 3.
Raphael puts his coat on, and for a moment, the fireplace makes him look younger, like the Raphael Aurora once knew. She smiles. Raphael hugs Aurora in the open doorway. They stay there for a moment, comfortable in the familiar embrace. They pull back, but don't let go.
I'm glad you're back.
Me too. Stay safe. Lock your doors.
You too.
She smiles, shuts the door, and locks it. Raphael crosses the street into the Plaza Park. He hunches against the bitter cold. Dark clouds hang overhead, and a thick fog covers